All right, what's happening, team? What's going on? Hope everyone's doing fantastic on your wonderful Friday afternoon. All right, so working on the Fighter FitX the Calorie app as well too. So trying to updating that code in the background. So basically, yeah. So basically, you can have create a meal plan. Let's actually let's just pull. I guess let's just pull it up. And just to pull it now, I'll be working on this morning. So what I wanted to do was, so for example, let's say you're at a restaurant and or you're having a meal in front of you, and you want to take a picture of it. I want the app to estimate how many calories and what's on that plate specifically to kind of give you a heads up, so you can have the app on the go, and it can, if you're out and about doing your thing, you want to double check where your calories were at for that specific meal, take a picture of it. Now, I might be going too far ahead of myself with this. I've been trying to work on it all morning. And, it's a good thing because, working with the previous editions of the Fighter for X Performance Coach and the Day One Den Specialist app and the Command Center, where I can have like, where it's coach facing, and just working with the code behind it, I guess, definitely learning learning through the frustrations of developing it. But let's double check real quick here. Whoops, I think you guys lost me. Dun, dun, dun. Where am I going? So we are hanging out. We're chilling out on this one. I didn't have a slide deck or any presentation today for us. I just wanted to go through updates on, yeah, what's happening inside the in the app situation here. So let's double check real quick. How can I move this over? Oops. Oh, there we go. I think it's a little easier. Okay, now where I lost my page. All right, there I am. There I am. So let's see here. So this is just behind the scenes before I go live on it. I've been working on it, all morning again. But yeah, like I said too, from working with it, now I know how to like navigate the app and the mistakes and the lessons from learning from all the previous headaches that I've had in the past. Because the original D1 Den specialist, the assistant coach, that took hours, hours. I'm brand new with it, brand new with this whole entire code thing. And yes, of course, I am using I'm using AI to help me out, but still, it's just going through Studio AI and Google Console, and making sure that everything's all the files are in place, and the order of sequences has to be in place. The main file and the folder headings, and of course the API keys from the Google. Um, yeah, the Google key API key. All right. Let's share the screen or share my window. Oops. Performance system. Yes, share that one. All right. So okay, yeah, and so we have your first name, email address. It's always to punch that in, right? So tap to upload image. Now on my phone, once I click it, my camera pops up. Now I do well. It's my iPhone, so it should work across to Android. But yeah, so anyways, when I tap to upload the image, I click it. I take a picture of the food. Now, I was having issues with it because once I was uploading, I uploaded a picture of a previous dinner I had with family here, and I guess maybe the resolution was too high, so I had to take a screenshot, do the same thing just to test things out. Um, so yeah, I was having some issues with that, and of course, making sure that it talks, the Fighter FitX athlete performance system talks to Google and also the API key, and again, talking back to each other. All right, so just a basic run through gender, male and female, because there is a formula that's used to calculate activity level, gender, age, and height properly so that you guys have a more tailored nutrition plan. So we have your age, you have your weight, height, in inches, so 5'10". I'm 5'8", by the way. Of course, you can punch in your own information. So your activity level, moderate, so lightly sedentary, lightly active, moderate, very active, extra active, extra burpees. And then, of course, what is our goal? Aggressive fat loss. Now, of course, when it says aggressive fat loss, it's not necessarily like, you bring your calorie intake to, 500 calories. Steady fat loss, maintenance, recomp, and also muscle growth. Diet reference, balanced, vegan, keto, paleo, carnivore, low carb, right? Coach's notes, no dairy, evening chaos, as in like, for example, let's say, so in the coach's notes, you want to have, you can upload or input any information that you may have that's more specific towards your diet or limitations. And yeah, and generate the blueprint. It will generate the blueprint on this one. And of course, I'm not going to hit yes for now, just because it is still being in process. Okay, I'm still building that out. So the Fighter Fed Athletics Athlete Performance System. Now let's stop sharing this. And let's see here. I'm going to tell to come on board. And I think hopefully it's still recording. But yes, I'm going to respond to Nicole here. Come inside the live coaching. Hopefully that'll work. Or hopefully she will. Hey, there we go. We're on. Let's see here. Can I add? Turn off. Allow audio. Maybe your button. Click your button for audio on your end. Not yet. No, I can't hear you yet. Let's see here. Maybe it's my end. Oh. There you are. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. What's happening? So now, just because I was just going through the Calorie app, so I am recording right now. So you are recording. We are live recording. Hello, everyone. This is Nicole. Say hi to Nicole on the recording. So welcome aboard. You're in. I seen your email and all the notifications and stuff. So how is it going?
Oh, I'm just starting this week. I did a yoga class at a fitness club somewhere on Kingsway. My kids got me out. They got me out because I've just been gaining weight like crazy, and it's not healthy.
Enough is enough.
I gotta send you a photo. You're gonna be like, oh my God, she gotten big. I'm 157 pounds. That's huge.
She got big.
For little me, for little me.
Yeah. No, that's great though. It's not sorry, not great, but it's when you realize like, hey, like, you know what, I got to do something. This is too much. I need
When I
that
can't
push.
fit my jeans, I gotta do
Yeah,
something.
exactly. So that's another thing too. You guys can think of is, as we go through, as you start going to yoga classes, working with us here, making sure like, yeah, so have how you're feeling, how's your performance, how's your sleeping, how's your stress level, because there is more behind it, and just to make sure we tackle those as well as we go along this fitness journey. In the previous recordings, I was kind of touching base on this, but no, it's good though. You have your family that's supportive, because once we have this new ideology or this new energy of wanting to change, we have to make sure that our support is in place. So, for example, let's say my imaginary wife, and I told her I want to be fit, but she wants to still go out and do stuff and party and all those other stuff. We're on different journeys, so that's gonna be hard for us. So we want to make sure that our support system, especially our inner circle, is supportive with us. You know what I mean? Like, we have to make sure that's in place, because if that's in place, it's gonna be so much easier, right? So I'm glad the kiddies are like, do something, do something, get on board with fitness, right?
Yeah.
Now, just for the recording here, for the people that, and also just so we can use this as well too. Now, Nicole, you've worked with me in the past, yes?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We like years ago, way back in the day.
Oh yeah. Like 5 years ago, maybe.
It's probably longer than that. Probably longer than that, but
Yeah.
that's okay. Oh yeah, for sure.
Wow.
I know time
Wow.
flies. So for the people at home, people watching this, yes, so Nicole, she was one of our lovely members at Fighter Fit X on Broadway in Alder. She came in, rocked and rolled, kicked butt with us. And did I meet you at the gym or prior to that one?
I met you prior to that.
Prior to that, were we in Yaletown?
Yeah.
Yaletown. Oh, that's even a long time
So
ago.
so one of my friends was going to you. Her name was
Yep.
Tanya Percival, and she recommended you. So and then I kind of hunted you down, and yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, so good. So it was on a referral. Thank you very much, Tanya, for that one.
Mhm.
And yeah, no, it's yeah. So it was years ago. Of course, that's a thing with with fitness. Well, any working relationship, you want to make sure that I obviously do what I can to support you guys. And if we do separate for a little bit, you have that experience or history of working with, like, I trust Ryan. Let's go back to Ryan again, because I did, he did kick my butt and I had fun doing it, because I know you did. I do recall our moments in the gym. Right, so that's awesome. Okay, so now so you are currently doing yoga and fitness classes.
Well, I did yoga one day, and then I was searching online for um, workouts to do with dumbbells and
Yep.
those kind of things. And I found a 20-minute workout yesterday, so I did that.
Yep.
But I just want to have somebody there pushing me. Like I can't do
Sure.
it by myself. Like I just can't.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
that's great to realize that, because that is a huge barrier that we might have. Like, if we're just on
Mhm.
our own, yeah, I'll work out. Do I have to work out? I'm not going to work out. It's okay. I'll do it tomorrow.
I work 12 to 14-hour days. I go home and I take a nap, and I'm like,
Yes.
nope, gotta get up and cook, gotta get
Yeah.
ready for
Yeah.
the next day. But I need to
Yeah.
make that time for and have consistency.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Like, I'll in this call here, I'll show you even though I'll have uploaded workouts inside the classroom, inside the school platform here, but the app, though, it is built on 20 minutes. So if you just, like you said, dumbbells, right? So dumbbells,
Mhm.
we can punch that in. But another thing, though, so on your own, please film yourself doing a front squat, and also, like, for example, let's say 5 facing the camera front squats, body weight
Mhm.
squats. Turn to the side, do another 5 squats again, preferably in your socks, just so I can see your ankle, knee tracking, and also your low
Okay.
back when you turn sideways. Another thing too, if you can, I can. This is gonna be recorded, so I can quickly. You can see the
Mhm.
replay of it. But another one too is just for your shoulder, just by doing this external and internal and external rotations,
Yeah.
just to see posture for your shoulders. There's just a couple
Okay.
things here. Just by doing this one here, record that, and I'll take a look at it, and it looks funny.
I
But one
know, like when I was doing the squats last night and doing a couple of workouts, and I'm like, oh my gosh, gotta try remember what Ryan taught me. Oh yeah, it was. I did it though. I was sweating at the end.
perfect. Good, good, good. Yeah. So I know, just for the people at home, like, me and Nicole worked together years ago. So this is just more of a kind of a reintroduction to everything, and also doing this remotely. Like, back in the day when I think we did a couple of live video, workouts back then. This is
Hmm.
probably, yeah, that was 4 or 5 years ago. That was
Yeah,
working out. Yeah. So online, we did.
online.
I did attempt the online situation back then.
Yeah.
I had no system in place. I didn't have any of the apps. I didn't have this platform. I was, starting brand new with it. I only had Zoom, right? But of course,
Oh
in my
yeah,
knowledge,
yeah.
great, which is my expertise visually, but to have it more of a secure foundation, I needed all of this in the background for you
Mhm.
guys, right? So for the more for the accountability, definitely being on being on the platform, looking at the classroom. Now, and just quickly recap, I was working on an app years ago. I put all this information, all this hours, all the videos, everything into it. And then
Mhm.
the app or Apple, the App Store updated their terms and conditions. And the app was using as a license to jump on board to piggyback. They had to shut down because the new terms and conditions. I'm like, oh my god, all these hours of putting it into it, I couldn't even do it. And also, I had to like have a California. No, I had to have a United States address, and I didn't have that.
Mhm.
So now with this school platform, I go live. I put in information that I think that's relevant. Like I'm not sure if you can scroll back, but like I have
Mhm.
the 7 day sync, the 7 day challenge. Yesterday, I talked about the power sorry, the proper plank, how to do a proper plank, knee validated, so proper squat. So if you look back, you scroll back, you'll see videos of the previous recordings that I've done in the past little while. And there's other
Mhm.
information on there as well too, a little bit of slide decks, slide deck information. And yeah, so that's what we have inside the den. And also too with the Day One Den Specialist app, the assistant coach here, that is for you guys to use when I'm not like I'm in the Cayman Islands right now visiting family. So if I'm away, you guys have the app as an assistant. So to work on that, send me the videos of your squats, making sure you're good to go. And then once I see the analysis or once I analyze the video, all right, so Nicole, here's a quick little uh, uh, blurb or a little prompt, so to speak, that you can put into the app, and then they'll give you a workout to help out with if, for example, that your knee is giving in on a squat. The workouts will give you tailored exercises for that to address that. Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
And also too for the accountability part, like I was saying, come on board. So I know we do. So I know you selected a different higher tier than the standard one, which is that we meet twice a week for that one. The 7 day jump starts every Monday, so that's once a week. But for anyone who is in your tier and above, it's 3 times. It's Mondays. The 7 day jump start people will have priority access, and the other 2 days, Wednesdays and Fridays, we'll have for you guys to coach and ask questions and making sure you guys are on board. How you feel for the squats, workouts, any
Mhm.
tips and tricks. Like I said, I am working on the meal plan as well too. What I wanted to do was I want my app to be able to, for example, let's say we're at a restaurant, and the app will tell you how many calories are in your meal plan. But just in case, how many calories is this plate of food? So I'm trying to work that as well. So hopefully that'll work out. But that's
Mhm.
just an extra bonus for you guys. So there is a meal plan app. I can send that to you as well.
Nice.
And then, yeah, just have an idea. It's have the idea that there is a text box where you can put in, any limitations that you may have. But yeah, what? I'll quickly share that again. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah. So the meal photo. So I'm trying to work on that one. So I'll see how that goes over the weekend. But yeah, your age, weight, height, activity level, and also, of course, your goal, right? So steady fat loss, you click that one. Balanced, vegan, keto, paleo. So balance is just your regular. Any
Yeah.
notes that you put in there, and I'll generate the blueprint. I have to double check. I think it is. I gotta double check if it's a 7 day meal plan. But
Mhm.
yes, that's one app there that I'm working on is the food one. Now for the, I can. Did you see click over? Does it say
Did I see?
sorry, share this tab instead. Now I just changed it. Did they change on your end?
Yeah, it changed. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Now, so for this one here, yeah, so I'll send you the link for this one. So for here, so we have neuromuscular focus. You want pain-free performance, explosive power, and fighter conditioning, right? So for example, let's say if you had a knee issue, we'll put pain-free performance. There'll be a little easier workout, so to speak. Explosive power. Now that one's more like the burpee, long jump, and
Oh, I
like the
love burpees. You know that.
yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. So like with this, like just play around with it. It builds out a 28-minute workout. Now the brain behind it is with NASA. The brain is there's a certain protocol, warm up, making sure that your joints are good, and the main
Mhm.
workout itself. So let's see here. So and you said you have dumbbells, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so dumbbells and body weight, operational boundaries. Let's just say, work. Forgive my typing here. So they just say I'm working out at home and want a full body workout. Let's see
Mm-hmm.
here. Da da da. It better be working. Yeah, these silly apps. I didn't touch this one all morning, so it better work. I did not touch this one. Da,
I was trying to go
da,
back on our videos too. I
da.
couldn't find them.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, all good. That's good. That's good. You're thinking ahead of trying to go for it though, right? So let's see here. So we have phase one. So it's always a warm up. Always a warm up. So T-spine DB rotations. Now that's the thing. So I do have to create. If I can go like if I let's double check here. I do have to create a little library for you guys because some of this stuff is the text. I understand what it is, right? So that's why I kind of want to have the video coachings when you see this and you work out with it. For example, let's say you try this on your own and this workout popped up. I want to have like my notifications are set. So when you guys post inside the den, I'll see a notification and I'll be like, okay, hey, Ryan, I'm trying to do this workout. Can you tell me what this one is in the comments?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. So the T-spine rotations, pogo hops. So you can even also too with this app, it is also based the brain, so to speak, is based off of a lot of YouTube stuff. So a lot of common exercises. So the T spine here. Yeah, I'm going to copy that. Command copy. It didn't change, right? The screen on your end.
No.
No. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay, so there you go. So yeah, so in a quadruped position here, so hold a light dumbbell and thread the needle. So basically, it's a thread the needle version. So if I go, let's see here. So if I copy and pasted that one, so I just copied and pasted it to YouTube. So DB rotations, right? So like if I can do a quick little copy and paste of what it is, YouTube will pop up with an idea of it. Can I just copy that for now, just so you
Mm-hmm.
can see it, just so you can have that visual. Eventually, share this tab instead. So back here again. So basically, so the app will give you the workout. Now I know what it is, but once you start getting used to working with the app, and what you'll be able to you'll be able to see what exercise is given. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So pogo hops, world's greatest stretch, then explosive power. So if you take a look here, so 3 rounds or 45 seconds on. Oh, are you at work?
I'm at work, yeah.
Hey, nice. All right. So I know you kind of scooched away there. So we have the warm up here.
Weird. It doesn't close.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right. You back on?
Yep.
All right. Okay. So we have. Yeah. Yeah. I'll wait for you to get situated.
Yeah. Oh, here you
All
go.
right.
I'm done.
Okay. Okay. So with the app, you'll have the exercises. So it's the warm
Mm-hmm.
up. Okay. So then once I go down to phase two, so that's when the main workout happens again. This is when the main workout is. The
Okay.
first part is the warm up. This part here, phase two, is the rounds or the workout itself. So if you see here, so 3 rounds at 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And then from here, we have alternating dumbbell power snatch. So I can just copy and paste. So copy what that is, put it in YouTube to take a look at it. They'll tell you where to feel it, the common mistake. And of course, this is a little aggressive plyometric push-ups. So that's the push-up clap. So if this is too hard, because I put explosive power. Now, if I put
Right.
pain-free performance, and I'm working on it at home and want a full body workout, body weight and dumbbells, I'll click that again. So if that's too aggressive, go to pain-free performance. It's easier. It should be easier.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, if you have kettlebells, TRX, med balls, or bands, you can click those as well. But right now, I just put body weight and dumbbells.
Okay.
Okay, so we have warm up again. Now we have a dumbbell goblet loaded jumps. So basically holding a dumbbell and then doing jump
Mm-hmm.
squats. Now, if that's too much, just do bodyweight jump squats. So kind of tailor. So if it says, jump squats with weight, you know what? I'm not really ready for the weight part yet. I'll just do without goblet, without the weight.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we have push-ups to a plank hold. And then you have a rear foot elevated Bulgarian split squat. So if you put your foot on top of a chair or a bench, you know that one, the single leg split
Yeah.
squat? Yeah, so you can put that one on, do that one. Renegade row. So you're in a plank position and you go for that row. Now, you can always go have your hands in all fours and do the same motion.
Right.
Can you visualize that? So the renegade row, well, the hard version is a push up and I row with a dumbbell. I push up and I row with a dumbbell. Now, I can go on my knees and do the push up, row on my knees. Or if that's still too hard, have one dumbbell in my hand and then do a row in a plank position.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna save this workout and I'm gonna copy and paste this to you because we're talking about it right now on video here.
Okay.
Okay. So remember again, just to retrace my steps, the dumbbell rear foot elevated split squat. So that's when hopefully you can kind of see me here. I'm in the kitchen. Okay. Okay. So your foot is on top of a bench.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm doing that squat. Hopefully you can see me.
Yeah.
So my dumbbells are here, holding onto them. That's a rear foot elevated split squat.
Okay.
Now, you can always do a regular lunge. Again, you could always make it easier by regressing it. Okay, so we have
Mm-hmm.
a split squat or a lunge. Then we have the renegade row, which I just talked about. And then of course now we have the Romanian deadlifts. So deadlifts, same idea. So I'll show you the side profile. Back this guy up a little bit. So dumbbells are here, and I just bring my hips back. And I bring the dumbbells in front of my shins, back up again. So this is your basic dumbbell, really dumbbell deadlift to your shins, and then back up. Okay. And of course, once you look at the actual workout, it'll tell you how many reps and the timing and where to feel it and common mistakes. Now we have a dumbbell floor press. So dumbbells onto your back, you're going to go for a chest press. But now it's actually with a hollow body hold. Do you remember your banana plank?
Yeah.
Remember banana plank from back in the day at the gym? So this one's asking for a banana plank with the chest press. So
Okay.
you're getting your core in that one as well too. Okay. Oh, my iPad just went all weird on that one. But yeah. Oh, why is it doing that? On my iPad. Anyways, yeah. So we have the split squat, we have the dumbbell RDL, and now we have the floor press or chest press with the banana plank. Okay, those
Mm-hmm.
three exercises there. Now we're going to go into posture recovery, or just to help out with the posture. So wall slides. So remember, I'm not sure if you saw me in the gym, but people in the gym, I get clients to do a wall slide to help out with their posture. So picture I'm against the wall. My hands are here. I try to keep everything flush against the wall, and I go up as high as I can. I want my elbows and wrist and the back of my head to touch the wall up and down. Now, do film this one so I can see. Hopefully, I know it's only the front view, but if I had the back view, if my back was against the wall, and my elbow, my right elbow can't touch the wall, I'm gonna have a shoulder impingement or just really tight, or my pec's really tight. So if I
Yeah.
can't touch the wall, that means I have to work on some posture. Okay, so you can always, so that's one thing. So that's the wall slide, okay, up and down. Now the cat and cow to child pose. So this is your yoga. So now we're in the recovery position now, or recovery phase after that workout. Okay, so cat and cow and child pose, and of course box breathing. So it'll tell you how to inhale. So the 4 second hold, etc. for that one. And it'll give you a little bit of a little note at the end. Now, at the end of this workout, you might say, you know what, I'm still good to go. That was supposed to be 28 minutes. You know, at the end of the workout, you know what, I want to do. Let's see here. I want to add in a 7 minute core and ab hit style. Okay, so now you can add that. Oh shoot, yeah, I forgot to copy and paste the workout. So you saw the video. I explained it what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, because once you hit the new, give me another 10 minutes or 7 minutes. It'll take away they'll take away that list we just did.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So just be careful with that one. You can always try it again. Just hit, punch in your information again. But now we have a 7 minute core and ab hit blast. Say we have
That's
mountain
what I
climb. Pardon me?
that's what I need.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go. So you can also too, like, so here. So we have mountain climbers. You know that one. Bicycle crunches. You know that one. Plank jacks. You remember that one. Leg raises. Double leg raises. Double leg raises. Okay. And then we have Russian twists. Basically the V sit twist. Remember
Mm-hmm.
that one? Okay.
Yep.
And then we have the hollow body hold we just talked about. Okay. And then of course we have a high plank to burpee. Yeah. Okay. So of course, cues and safety, lower back, breathing, right? So that's what we can do. So pain-free performance. Put any information on the any boundaries or shoulder hurt. I tested before. It should say, okay, if your shoulder's hurting, it will get rid of certain exercises, and then it'll give you the workout. We just touch base a little bit on this recording. So once you finish recording, take a look at it for the exercises. And then we have, let me see if I can copy and paste this, because this one's a good one. 7 minutes. And copy. Oops. I'm going to stop sharing that. Oops, crap. Where am I going? Stop sharing. Oh, error. Oh, is it too long? Ah, it's too long. Okay, so you know what? I will send you. Give me 1 second. I'm going back to our chat. Hopefully, I can send it to you in the chat. So I just sent you that core workout in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, so now that's now. Dun-dun-dun. So with the app, just play with it. Work with it. Say what you want: dumbbells, lower body. Take a couple exercises with it. If any questions, copy the title of the exercise. Put it in YouTube. Eventually, once I start getting rolling out with the school platform, I'll start video recording exercises and putting them in there.
Okay.
Just so you have a library for you guys to look at, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And again, another thing too, like, copy and paste that same workout that you just did. Hey Ryan, I don't know what this one is. Can you kind of cue it with me, or can you tell me in the chat like what to? I'll respond in a video message.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go for this exercise, because if you have that question, other people will too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So there's that. That's the workout. The meal plan. Take a look at the school classroom for other workout material. There's also the 7 day jumpstart. There's workouts there that you can do. Also here, I'll try to get back here. Hopefully I sent that to you. And let's share the screen again real quick here, just to show you. Share screen, day one den. And can you see the it shared a different screen, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you go in classroom, 7-day jumpstart, quick material here, reflection, task, questions. Oh, sorry, start here. Start here. Welcome to the den. There is some, you might have seen this before. Foundation.
I think I looked at that last night.
Oh, perfect. Good. So there is, yeah. So there's a little bit of the video
Yeah.
exercises here. There's fueling, basically a meal plan kind of style to it, or what to go for. Now, of course, here, so we have movement prep. We have the arm circles, hip rotations, bodyweight squats. Here's the circuit, push-ups, planks, lunges, jumping jacks. So there's workouts already in the 7-day jumpstart for everybody. That is that right now at this recording, that's the $8 tier per month. People have access to the 7-day jumpstart material, $8 a month, access to that. And Mondays, as of this recording, that's when we kind of go through any questions with the 7-day jumpstart. Now, with the tier that you kind of, the 7-day trial you're on, you have access to the Day One Den Coach app that we just went through. And of course, once you go forward and you stay on that tier, you'll have that app infinite amount of times for you to use. So you can always pump, you always work out with that app saying, you know what, I want a dumbbell workout, punch it out for you. Okay.
Okay.
And another one I'm very proud of is the 7-day sync. So now that you have access to the app, this is just basically a foundation that you can work with for posture.
Okay.
Are you okay for time?
I'm
Another like a quick little thing here. 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. Okay, so if you kind of take a look here, so I want the 7-day sync, the foundation, the DoD specialist AI prompt. I copied that one. Of course, take a look at the video recording after this. Okay, just so you know. And oops, and I'll share this tab instead. Did it change?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So I'm going to get rid of the text box material. And again, I want to make sure it's pain-free performance. And I'll take away the dumbbells because right now that sync challenge is for posture. So let that run through. And of course, there's video material in there as well too, because I went live on the 7-day and I put in information to talk about. All right, so now it gave you guys a little information on the tempo, on a little workup for the 7-day sync. I know you're on your phone, but once you copy and paste it in there, it will give you what to work on. It will give you terminology, what to do to help out. You know, it goes in line with the video what I talked about. Okay. Cool. All right. Dun-dun-dun. Okay, so now, good stuff. Hey, you're in. So work with the app, get the meal plan down, videotape yourself facing the camera for the squat and the side profile, internal, external rotations. Okay. Work with the app. Any questions, post it on there. Let me know. And what else is there? Dun-dun-dun. Look at the videos. Yeah, go through the course material. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 12 p.m. Any questions at all? Accountability stuff, pump it in there. Yeah, let's get you working. Also, too, on the app, there's a couple other things on there for posture resets as well, too. Okay, I didn't go over that part, but take a look at the app, have fun with it, play around with it. Okay, see what workouts it gives you, and also too, double check with a YouTube. Just copy and paste the exercise in YouTube, and it'll give you options to look at.
Okay.
Okay, so the blueprint's there, and as soon as you start getting comfortable, once it gives you the workout, you'll have a better understanding of what it is, and you'll just fly right through it. And of course, you know what, my recommendation too with it is copy and paste the workout that you just did, just so you know, and work on that one. You can work on
Okay.
that one for Tuesdays and Thursdays. Work on that specific workout. Get stronger. On the app, the fitness test is there. That's what I forgot to mention. So there's a fitness test. Remember the push-ups, plank jacks, sit-ups,
Yeah.
squats, burpees. It's on there. You just press the button. It'll say 60 seconds. It'll count down. Count your reps. You have to mark it down manually on your own on your on a piece of paper or something else because it just had the timers on there. So mark that down, and that's your baseline. I would recommend doing it once a week, doing that test and seeing where you're
Okay.
at. Also, too, just so I can have that information, put it in the custom or put it in the community feed. Say, hey team, just did my work, just did my fitness test. Put it on there, and then so I can copy it and kind of put it on a file that I have. So, for example, let's
Yeah,
say
I seen that last night of others that were posting in there.
yes, exactly, exactly. So the best way for me to help coach you guys better is you post your results on there.
Hmm.
I should be able to maybe perhaps put yeah. So for now, put your results on there. I'll copy and paste it, and then I'll
Hmm.
have it on my end. And then, for example, let's say we just started. Let's say you do it on Monday or even over the weekend, whatever you want. Just put it on there, and then It should say the date. The date's on there. So as soon as you put it on, I can copy and paste your workout, put it on my end for my kind of situation, and I'll keep track.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So when you do the push up or when you do any kind of test, put it on there. Say, hey Ryan, just finished or hey team, community, whatever. I just finished the test. Also, while I was doing the burpees, I felt it on my low back. Give me a heads up, and then I can tell you, okay, well you felt in your low back. Once you go through the app, the assistant coach, say, hey Ryan, I'll give you a prompt to say, I did burpees, my low back felt off. What exercises can I do? I'll tell you what to do for the app.
Okay.
I can send it to you on Messenger or the other
Okay.
messenger here. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. 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 All right. Have fun. Make it happen on your
I
own. Take,
will.
take pictures. Take pictures of yourself and keep that for yourself. Also, your weight and
Oh
measurement.
God, I'm taking photos and I'm like,
Yeah, exactly. No, it's good though. Because that's how we know. That's how we know, right? So we'll keep track of that.
yeah,
Keep track of that. Okay. So
yeah.
I'll send you information and all the links right now. Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
sounds good.
okay. Bye.
Lunch hour.
Yeah. Okay. See ya. See ya. See ya.